In the early 19th century, tensions between the United States and Great Britain were reaching a boiling point. What would become known as the War of 1812 was a conflict born out of trade disputes, maritime rights, and national pride. This war, often overshadowed by other conflicts, would leave a profound impact on the young American Republic. The United States had been navigating a complex web of international relations. Britain, still a dominant global power, and France, its rival, were embroiled in the Napoleonic War. American neutrality was increasingly challenged as both European powers imposed trade restrictions that affected American commerce. One of the most contentious issues was the imprisonment of American sailors by the British Navy. The British forced American men into the service, claiming they were deserters from the Royal Navy. This practice deeply angered Americans and was a significant catalyst for war. On June 18, 1812, President James Madison delivered a message to Congress that would mark the beginning of hostilities. The United States declared war on Britain, citing grievances over maritime rights, trade restrictions, and frontier conflicts with Native American tribes allied with the British. The War of 1812 was characterized by a series of battles across land and sea. The conflict saw the United States struggling to assert its sovereignty against a powerful adversary. Key battles included the American defeat at the Battle of Queenston Heights and the dramatic victory at the Battle of Lake Erie, which secured control of the Great Lakes for the United States. One of the most shocking events of the war was the British attack on Washington, D.C. in August 1814. British forces set fire to the White House and the Capitol, a symbolic blow to the American government. Yet, this act of aggression would galvanize American resolve. The defense of Fort McHenry in Baltimore Harbor was a turning point. Despite relentless bombardment, American forces held firm. It was during siege that Francis Scott Key penned the Star-Spangled Banner, which would later become the national anthem of the United States. The war came to the end with the Treaty of Ghent, signed on December 24, 1814. The treaty restored pre-war boundaries and resolved none of the issues that had led to the conflict. However, the news of peace took weeks to reach the United States, and the Battle of New Orleans, fought in January 1815, occurred after the treaty was signed but before its ratification. The War of 1812 had far-reaching consequences. It fostered a sense of American nationalism and marked the end of the era of conflict with Britain. The war also highlighted the need for a strong national defense and contributed to the growth of American industry. Today, the legacy of the War of 1812 is commemorated by monuments, museums, and memories. It serves as a reminder for the resilience and determination of a young nation navigating its path to establish itself on the world stage. The War of 1812 may not be as well remembered as other conflicts, but its impact on American history is undeniable. It was a struggle for sovereignty and respect, and it forged a sense of unity and identity that would shape the United States for years to come.